We lost our Samantha McCarthy in the fall, one of our dudes, but we've left a seat for her. Samantha had been a 5th grader at Wycliffe Progressive Community School. She was an awesome piano player. She loved to listen to music. Her hero was Kermit the Frog. But she's become our hero. She loved American history. She has 3 wonderful little brothers, and she said that they were loony, and she said that with great love. One of the little brothers is right here, Joe. And those little brothers have bravely carried on, as have her parents, Nikki and Dan. They understand, as every person in this room understands, humor heals. When you can laugh again, you can live again, and you can thrive again. Today, as she did it at the show in June, Sam's grandma, Mimi, Patty Seidner, will read Sam's monologue, and all of us will help her to do that by sending very, very good vibrations her way. Sam sat alongside Grandma Mimi at the June show while Mimi read the story that Sam was too weak to deliver. Sam bravely sat on the stage despite her worsening health and inherent shyness. She will never be forgotten and will always be a dude. Please help me welcome back to the stage Grandma Mimi, Dude.
When I was sick, I did homeschooling because of my treatment. One of the books I read was The Dragonfly Keeper. In the story, 2 girls are on a secret mission to save the Dragonfly Keeper. They are smart, but they need the assistance of magic from various people. There is magic in families, and I was so lucky to be in a very loving family. They helped me so much through my days and nights. I am the oldest of 4. I have 3 younger brothers, and the fun we had together was magic. Yes, Finn, he is 9 years old now, and he drove me crazy sometimes, but when I was not feeling well and couldn't bend over, he would help me put on my shoes. Joe, of course, has the biggest heart. He is 6½. He's such a sweet kid, and he makes everybody laugh. For a whole year, he dressed up like Indiana Jones, complete with the satchel and whip. You gotta love a kid who can stay in character for that long. And then there's little Jackie, age 2½. We all fawn over Jack and play patty cake, and we sing the ABCs with him. Whatever Jack does made me smile. He's young, but he knew when I was upset because he'd say in his little guy voice, "Sham crying?" And then he would give me lots of hugs and kisses. When I was in the 1st grade, I was diagnosed with Fanconi anemia. That is a very rare blood disease, and only about 350 kids in the United States have it. I'm one of them. I had a bone marrow transplant, and I did treatment. When I heard I was going to lose my hair, I was a little bit disappointed. I had really super thick hair before my treatment. We would brush it out and it would be falling out. That was kind of annoying. It took a while to get used to it, but one good thing was I had this gray box of hats and scarves. And there's one other part I liked. When I took a shower, I liked to feel the water hit my head. Also, it didn't take very long for my hair to dry. As my hair came back, I had this teeny tiny itty bitty brush with teeny bristles that I used. One time in the hospital, I had to get a brainwave tracing, and they put this glue glop on my little sprigs of hair. It got all mangled up in my hair, and I looked like one of Horton's Who's from the book about Whoville. It really was funny. My dad is very funny. Once we had a groundhog in our backyard that dug up the whole thing. It drove my dad crazy. And my brother Finn, who is an animal lover, he even loves the pesky groundhog, and it just cracked me up. Occasionally, it was hard for me to be happy and positive, so that's when I would remember the quote that my mom told me. Mom always said, God brought you to it, and God will get you through it. It worked like magic for me. Maybe it will for you too. Thank you.